withstand the power of the apocalypse.
Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow.
What?
Is there any way to avoid fighting them?
Who dat?
Wait!
What the hell is that? Oh, I hate it! Or do I love it? I can't tell.
Life, death,
Baizhu!
all around us all follow a set of laws.
Baizhu! He's beautiful. Is he a Catalyst user?
A bitter pill to swallow.
Catalyst user confirmed?
Take it.
Another Dendro Catalyst? Oh, he's so pretty. Shielder? Yo, he's a shielder?
Feast your eyes.
Kaveh! 4-star confirmed. Fight with the briefcase. Sword. Okay, I was like, what is your weapon? Yeah, he's using a sword. It looked like a sword. Was that a claymore? It looked like just a sword. I don't know.
The competition is
I hope he's claymore.
Oh, and here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
I love that he actually has his briefcase. Bro. Maybe his briefcase turns into a claymore.
Awesome! Hey everyone, I'm Zach Aguilar and welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.6 special program.
It's gonna be hype.
Wow, I didn't expect we'd appear right after the trailer this time. I hope you all enjoyed that. Anyway, we've got a jam-packed program today and we even have more hosts than usual. So why don't we go around and take a moment to introduce ourselves.
Yo, little Nahida.
Hey everybody, it's so good to see you all again. I'm Kimberly Ann Campbell, the voice of Nahida. I'm so excited to finally be back and share new content with all of you.
Oh, well, if it isn't the renowned traveler.
Dory.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anjali Kunapaneni, and I'm the voice of Dory. Thank you for always supporting the business of Lord Sangama Bay with your shiny Mora.
And I'm Sean Dury, the voice of Baizhu.
Baizhu!
Are you experiencing any discomfort? And how many days have the symptoms persisted?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks, doctor. But I do have this problem where I am way too obsessed with my cute little chibi. Hello.
Aw, me too.
Anyway, I am sure a lot
Look
of
at the little snack.
listener characters pop up in the game by now.
True, yeah, you've all been a part of the traveler's journey at some point or another.
That's right, and we'll be seeing everyone again to experience some new stories together in the upcoming version.
Yeah, I get it.
Me too. I think we're ready to jump into some upcoming content, like, I don't know, one of our new playable characters in version 3.6.
We talking about Baizhu already?
If I'm saying this right, I think his name is Baizhu? Baizhu? Is that how you say it?
Real subtle, Sean.
Nice. I'm sure everyone's waiting to see which event wish the new characters will be appearing in. So,
Wishes
let's
are-
get to
wait.
our first redemption code, and in the meantime, everyone will also be able to check out some details about the version 3.6 event wishes.
Wait, what? Banners already? And we have the redemption. This is different. This is different and I like it. Yo, Nahida and Nilou first phase. Nahida and Nilou first phase. Yo, look at how different this is. All right, so 9 ARE 6 VLJT 3-4 Ganyu rerun with Baiju's second half. Kaveh Baiju's same banner. Yo, blowing my mind. Not at all what I expected. That is not at all what I expected. I did not think Baizhu Kaveh same banner. But there you have it, Chad. There you have it. Baizhu and Ganyu rerun. Yo, this is way different from what they've done in the past. And then Jade Falls Splendor Catalyst is going to be the Baizhu 5-star weapon. Yo, yeah, they are speed running. There must be a lot of good information that we're going to be getting during this. But holy crap. Baizhu.
Should take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
about to collapse, aren't you? The doctor will see you now.
Yo, his snake's voice is so good.
Taking a turn for the better.
I love the snack voice.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
man.
awesome. Also, its design totally popped up on Baiju's shield.
I like that.
Well, I'm afraid
Yo,
of
Shielder.
Shang Shang sounds so cute.
Yeah, me too. And also, random thought, but isn't Baizhu the first male character with glasses?
Oh, wow.
Oh, is he?
Personally, I love his voice. Think it's amazing. Also, you can't go wrong with purple
Not
pants.
biased at all.
You really can't.
Not the reruns I was expecting, y'all.
Let's talk about Baizhu. Baizhu is a doctor at Boo Boo Pharmacy and is skilled at healing his patients. His abilities have helped Boo Boo Pharmacy make a reputation for itself in Liyue Harbor. But most importantly, Baizhu is a gentle and refined physician, and his heart is dedicated to helping the world. He tends to anyone who comes to Boo Boo Pharmacy seeking medical attention, regardless of their wealth or status.
Ah.
Oh, I see. So he's that kind of doctor.
What kind did you think he was?
I don't know. I kind of thought he might be the type of doctor who does good things, but with his own nefarious plan.
Oh.
Like, I can save you.
But for a price.
I guess he just seems kind of mysterious like that.
Well, I give your imagination some credit, but sorry, he isn't quite the suspicious doctor like you imagined. In fact,
He's just a nice
he's
man.
a trusted physician among the people of Liyue Harbor. Everyone prefers to go see Dr. Baizhu, no matter how serious the problem may be. But even though he works as a skilled physician, his own condition isn't so great.
I know people
Oh?
say that doctors are the worst patients. Is that the case for Baizhu as well?
Well, Baiju's case is a little complicated, and I don't want to give away any spoilers. So, travelers will have to check him out in-game to learn more about his story. So, zip, that's all you hear out of me.
Okay, well, no matter what happens, I just hope that he'll be able to take care of himself.
Me too. But besides his health, Baizhu also has some
Besides
other
his
troubles
health,
to worry
Baizhu-
about. For example, Director Hu will sometimes put up ads outside of Boo Boo Pharmacy to promote her funeral parlor. On top of that, poor little Chi-Chi is terrified of Hu Tao. So there are some days where Baizhu really has his hands full.
Yeah, that does sound like something that Hu Tao would do.
As fate would have it, Baiju's master and the former director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor both studied together under the same master. But the two had differing views on the concepts of life and death and ended up going their separate ways.
Huh.
Their differences were passed down to their apprentices, which has led to Baizhu and Hu Tao's different views. In version 3.6, travelers will be able to play through Baiju's story quest to hear some of Baiju's inner thoughts.
That's gonna be a good story quest.
Caring doctor.
That's gonna be a good story quest. Baizhu lore drop.
In his search for discovering new treatments and cures, Baizhu will often choose to test new medicines on himself. As you spend time with Baizhu in the field, you can make use of his knowledge of herbs and interact with certain harvestable items, which will heal your current active character.
What? Harvesting items heals you?
Pretty safe to say that
That's an interesting passive.
focused on healing, right?
Yep, that's right. Baiju's treatment in battle is usually performed in 2 steps. Step 1 is to control a wandering sprite that cruises through the enemies and restores HP to his teammates.
That's so cool. Damage and heal.
Create a shield. When the shield refreshes, ends, or is broken, not only will it provide healing, but it will also deal Dendro damage to enemies.
Yo, he looks amazing.
As long as the
Hero shielder that also damages the entire time.
lives can always be saved.
Sweet. Looks like we'll be able to try out some new team compositions with him in mind.
For sure. Well, all right, I think that's all we have for Baizhu. So
What?
let's move on to our next playable character. I bet many travelers already know him well.
That's really cool.
You gave me a chance. I always think it takes people
Kaveh!
to sustain a pleasant conversation.
Yeah, it looks like a claymore. You're right. It does look like a really big sword. Again, hey, I thought he was gonna be a claymore so that he could make fun of Alhaitham's sword and say that his sword's bigger than Alhaitham's sword. It does look like a really big sword, just spinning around him.
Cool.
Doesn't even use his hands. Yeah, it does look like a claymore.
Okay, did you see him make Dendro cores explode on command? That'll be useful for me.
Yeah, that was crazy. And the toolbox, he has some cool...
Oh, I guess it's a toolbox. It's a briefcase.
Loving those animations, super cool.
Okay, so since Kaveh has some connections with Dory, I'll introduce him. Kaveh is an architect and has this
Connections with Dory.
sense for beauty and the arts that he's developed ever since he was a child. Not to brag or anything, but his magnum opus is the Palace of Alcazarzaray, which is crazy coincidence where Dory lives. And his designs not only provide the required functionality, but also greatly incorporate his own artistic taste, making them feel unique and noteworthy.
Well, he sounds like a genius, so he must be pretty successful.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't quite lead the life of success and carefree spending like you might imagine. It's actually kind of the opposite. He hardly has enough mora to survive.
Mood.
Mood.
Interesting.
Mood.
Why is that?
Well, it kind of comes down to Kaveh's personality. He's a very perceptive person, so he has this sensitive and delicate side to his character. He also has a strong sense of empathy and can understand the emotions and thoughts of different people, which may actually be one of his sources of artistic inspiration. For example, when someone is trying to sell something to Kaveh, all they have to do is make up some story about how the proceeds go to helping poor children, and he'll practically hand over his mora. Like all of it.
Wow, what a nice but...
He's such a nice boy. He's got golden retriever energy for real.
He doesn't limit himself with the cost of construction. And take the Palace of Alcazarzaray as an example. Maybe only a real maniac architect like him, who doesn't care about the costs, could ever build something as amazing as that. So you gotta respect him for that.
Yeah.
But it's probably these kinds of situations that have made him become roommates with I'll Hate Them.
But aren't like I'll Hate Them and Kaveh polar opposites? We see them bicker all the time.
About what?
Well, Kaveh thinks that I'll Hate Them lacks feelings for others and always disagrees with his point of view. But like Anjali just said, Kaveh can understand how many people feel, but understanding doesn't always mean agreement.
Right. Yeah, I think we're starting to understand Kaveh's character a little better now. So next we can move on to some of his talents.
Yeah, for sure.
Show me him.
As an architect, Kaveh can help everyone save some materials when creating furnishings.
It makes sense.
Crafting abilities might come in handy during battle. As a unique and creative designer, Kaveh must always bring tools with him.
That's a cool passive.
Malnoxx not only provides Kaveh with tools, but also has many interesting uses. For example, Malnoxx's mapping ability allows him to scan the battlefield, causing all Dendro cores within a certain AoE to burst immediately.
That's badass.
Completely releases its energy, it converts Kaveh's attack damage to Dendro damage, and increases Kaveh's combat capabilities.
Okay.
That's really cool.
About triggering all those Dendro cores at the same
Oh
time.
yeah, definitely
Kaveh
claymore.
won't be hurt
Hell
by
yeah.
them. In fact, one of Kaveh's talents actually causes him to recover a set amount of HP when he takes damage from a Dendro core.
What?
Always good to have a reliable partner like that. Changshang always gives Baizhu a lot of help too, you know.
Exactly. But Malnoxx is pretty remarkable. It can even wield a sword for Kaveh.
That's a pretty awesome toolbox.
That's so cool.
Okay, so that should be just...
Look at that. That's so cool.
How should I say this? I think his character has more depth than we expected.
Well, he is a distinguished architect from the Nation of Wisdom, so we shouldn't underestimate him.
Yeah, Kaveh will be appearing in the main event for version 3.6, so maybe we give some details about that next?
What?
Okay, I got this one. Our main event for version 3.6
Look at that.
Academia Extravaganza. In addition to the variety
Academia
of
Extravaganza.
it also serves as a chance for the 6 Darshans to compete. The Extravaganza consists of 2 main parts, the Wisdom Gala and the
Ooh,
Inter-Darshan.
what is this?
In the Wisdom Gala, the 6 Darshans have prepared 6 corresponding activities to show off the style of each respective school. As for
Okay.
the Inter-Darshan Championship, each of the Darshans will be selecting a single member to represent their school in a large competition.
Okay.
I don't think this is free character. This is just who's representing the Darshans.
Travelers can expect to
Because they wouldn't give us free
Sounds
Sino.
like we'll be getting a total of 6 different game modes this
Right?
time. That's a lot.
Or did it say Farzan? Yeah, I don't think this is a free character
Will be
thing.
compiling their research to provide fun mini games for everyone to enjoy.
Oh, is there a picture of it? Oh.
Darshan will be setting up an astrolabe used for studying astrology at their booth. When travelers adjust the astrolabe to the appropriate height and angle, the stars on the astrolabe will light up and form a pattern. Look.
Oh, it's kind of like the flower event we had in Inazuma.
Aw, that does look like fun.
So we are getting a free Farzan. Let's go.
The scholars from Kasharawar will have a game that displays their understanding of mechanisms and architecture. Travelers will learn how to use the least possible materials to build a road that meets certain requirements within a limited space.
That's interesting.
Already getting a lot of ideas for this one.
Okay. With Kaveh, we got a building event.
A lot of freedom to try whatever arrangements they can think of.
That's kind of cool.
Next is Vahumana. They're taking their booth
Kind of like the domain building.
holding an archaeological activity where travelers will use specialized equipment to detect relic replicas. Travelers will have to carefully observe the surrounding environment as they search, and even eliminate external interference affecting the detectors to find the relic replicas.
Oh, well, this is all very nice, but are there any games where we won't have to go running around as much? I'm lazy.
Yes, there's something for everyone in these game modes. With this one, you can just relax and stay put while you listen to a story. But
Oh,
as
cool.
you're listening, you also get to ask the storyteller some questions. If you're able to ask and uncover some key information, then you'll receive some clues to lead you to the truth of the story.
Oh, like a little riddle game almost.
Spontamod, on the other hand, is preparing a small combat experiment to put travelers' combat abilities to the test within a set amount of time.
Combat event, gotta have one.
They'll kindly provide a variety of potions to help travelers overcome situations in the experiment.
Awesome.
Very cool. And last but not least is a little bionic experiment set up by Tainari's Amorta Darshan. Travelers will be able to control replicas of various creatures and command their movement according to
What?
And that should be everything we have for the Wisdom Gala. So which Darshan
That's so cool.
most excited about?
Oh, you know, Spontamod, because...
Oh yeah, we are getting a free, a free Farzan. I didn't even see that. Let's go.
And never losing, ever. Never
Confident,
dying.
are we?
Oh,
Wow. I like the star one. I like stars. It's very cool.
Yeah.
I'm most excited to listen to a story because I think that's about my speed.
Oh, I get that.
And let's not forget that in addition to the Wisdom Gala, we still have the Inter-Darshan Championship. This is a contest of wisdom and courage, and you won't want to miss seeing which Darshan is able to claim the title of champion.
Who's the Vahumana representative?
Oh, and there is one more thing to mention here. Layla's very own hangout quest will be
Layla Hangout!
6.
Oh, yes!
Not to miss it. Okay.
That's gonna be so good!
With Layla.
Awesome.
Layla.
Excited to check it out.
Okay, and our next event will also be taking place in Sumeru. Waynute activity has suddenly been on the rise, and the academia is dispatching researchers to respond to the problem.
This time, we'll be helping scholars clear the desert of obstructions, assemble the Waynute
Waynute?
cannon, and repel the wandering Waynute.
The Waynute Slayer Cannon? Excuse me?
Wow, yeah, that's quite the name.
As its name implies, it's very effective against Waynute. Our task will be to clear out any monsters nearby and help with the preparations so the cannon can start attacking. I'm sure our travelers will be able to help handle the situation.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We also have one other event for travelers to continue improving their combat abilities. During the challenge, travelers will have to complete 3 consecutive combat rounds. During each round, the
Another
system
combat
will
event.
activate 1 or more of 4 possible effects at set intervals of time.
Oh, so I guess it's safe to say that no 2 rounds will play the same.
I guess not.
Yeah. If the buff you receive happens to synergize with your team composition, then your team will really start to shine. I personally think it's interesting to have these
Interesting.
random elements added to the challenge. I feel like it'll bring some fun surprises to the gameplay.
Yeah.
Totally.
Random buffs this time.
They're all pretty powerful. The travelers should definitely try some different team combinations and see what synergies they can come up with.
Okay,
Also,
okay.
The Overflowing Mastery event will be returning once again with double drops for a limited time to help travelers keep leveling up their characters.
Now Layla and Overflowing Mastery.
There'll be
We love it.
one more event taking place in an all-new area. So first,
Wait.
I think we should reveal the new area.
New area?
Before we do that, let's take a quick break and
No!
get another redemption code.
Ah, yeah.
No, new area. Tell me now.
Oh, but one more note, we'll have some info regarding new artifact sets during the break, so be sure not to miss that.
New artifacts! New artifacts. Nymph's Dream Hydro bonus increased by 15%, and after normal charge, plunge attack, elemental skill, and burst hit opponents, you get a stack of Mirror Nymph, increasing your attack and hydro damage bonus. New hydro set, finally! And then we got a new HP set that also increases skill and burst damage. KBRE, yo, these artifact sets look awesome. Hold on, let me just type out this new redemption code for y'all. All right, there's the second redemption code. Yeah, that second one is definitely a Dia set, chat. Definitely a Dia set. If you missed the first code, here are the current codes, y'all. Here are the current codes. After the equipping character takes damage, the damage bonus is increased by 80%, and it stacks 5 times. Yo, definitely a new Dia set. We'll see if it's any good.
Yeah,
Whoa!
ready to show an all-new area being added to the game.
That's right, and I hope you're all as excited as we are. This area is located deep in the desert, in the northwest of the...
A hidden lost Darshan, it said?
According to legends, it was one of the main rifts that monsters were emerging from during the Conria disaster 500
Look how
years ago.
cool that is.
And the site of a battlefield where God suppressed the power of the abyss. Oh.
Is this a portal to Conria?
Desert, the ecological system has completely changed due to the power of the abyss, and it has become a large, uninhabited area of swamps and wastelands.
Whoa.
So, you're saying that we might be able to uncover some buried secrets about Conria there?
Yes.
I thought it kind of sounds like it might be dangerous.
Yeah. Luckily, we have some little helpers to assist us in our search.
What?
There will be a pari named Sorush waiting for us that will lend us its abilities.
You turn into the thing?
To freely fly across parts of the area and access some locations that would be impossible on foot.
We get to fly?
We'll be able to fly around now?
It's amazing!
It will be your chance to fulfill your dream, Zach.
Yes!
After helping Sorush recover its power,
It's so cute!
small event for travelers to help it continue its training.
We get to be a little guy!
Drive away enemies, conduct speed training, and complete puzzles, so be sure to check it out. Travelers may also encounter a new enemy during their journey in version 3.6.
Ooh, he's spooky.
Its
Electro, cryo, and pyro.
creating shields for corresponding elements to reduce damage. It definitely looks like it'll be a formidable enemy.
That's not all. We have
Whoa.
more interesting enemies that travel.
That thing's coming to the abyss.
The Animo and Hydro Hilichurl rogues.
A Hilichurl rogue?
Across Teyvat, and do not belong to any particular Hilichurl tribe. Sometimes they assist other Hilichurls or tribes in need of help, and they also have a unique combat style.
They have a scythe?
It seems this place is full of new dangers. That still won't stop the traveler from bringing new hope to the region. Some clues related to Conria are also waiting to be uncovered here, so it's definitely worth exploring.
When do I get a scythe?
Not least, in version 3.6, the legendary dragon of Verdure, Apep, will appear.
That's not a dragon. I don't know what that is.
The dragon that ruled Sumeru, but its color later changed to that of yellow sand. Recently, it seems to be suffering from some kind of illness.
It's terrifying.
They'll be making their way to the Dendro dragon's habitat to face it in battle, so we must be very careful. The battle will be split into 3 phases. An interesting part to take note of is that in the second phase of the fight, travelers will need to protect the Dendro dragon from monsters in order to prevent the dragon's illness from getting any worse.
Yeah, it is like a Devalin situation. We fight it, then we protect it.
The Dendro dragon will unleash some extremely powerful attacks, so travelers will need to be careful to avoid those.
Huh.
At this point, we don't know what the Dendro dragon has been through and what exactly caused it to change into its current twisted form.
Okay.
Perhaps we'll get some more answers after we've faced it in battle.
Yeah.
The dragon has a close connection with Sumeru's history and gods. Going into its lair and determining what's causing its current condition is an important task and will be helpful to the entire nation of Sumeru.
Okay.
So, if you'd like to learn more about the Dendro dragon, then be sure to check out Chapter 2 of Nahida's story quest.
Nahida Chapter 2?
I think there'll be a lot of interesting things.
Let's go. Okay.
So be sure to look forward to it.
Absolutely. And
Chapter 2.
That's about all we have for new content in the upcoming version. But before we wrap things up, we have an announcement regarding Genshin Impact's music. The second album for the Sumeru region, titled The Unfathomable Sand Dunes, will also be releasing soon.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I love the Sumeru region.
Double story quest.
Yeah, I do too. This album is comprised of 3 discs, compiling all the original music that the Hoyo Mix team created for the Sumeru region, spanning versions 3.1 to 3.6.
Wow. That's a big OST.
Be sure and pick that up.
I'm hyped.
108 tracks.
Let's
Damn.
watch a trailer of the new OST and give our final redemption code of the day.
All right, final redemption code and this nice trailer. Oh, this is nutty, chat. 2 story quests. We got Kaveh and Baizhu, who both look amazing. Kaveh freaking heals himself when he explodes his cores. Can we just talk about that? And then we have freaking Baizhu, who shields and heals. Oh my gosh. That's why I'm typing it out, Starboy, I know. That's why I've been typing all of them out. We got it. And there it is. The banners are Nahida and Nilou first half, and then Baizhu and Ganyu with Kaveh as a 4-star second half. Y'all. It's gonna be good.
Alright, so it seems like there's gonna be a lot to enjoy in the new version.
I know.
There's gonna be some good stuff to enjoy.
I'm looking forward to spending more time with Nahida in her new story quest chapter and confronting the new Dendro dragon.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I'm super happy to have gotten to come on this special program today. It was my first time. This is so cool. And
Yay, Dory!
so cool.
So
Definitely.
It was.
I think it's really cool that people will get to discover more about Baizhu and that there's more to him than just the man who
Finally.
pharmacy.
It's got
Finally, more to Baizhu.
True that. I'm looking forward to the new area, new playables, and of course, the Academia Extravaganza looked super, super fun to me.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this is the end of the special program. It's been so great hanging with you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having me again.
Of course. This is the end. I'll see you guys all in game.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
That was a very quick special program. They speed ran that. You guys say legendary. And remember, the sun will rise. And we will try again. Peace out, besties. I love you guys.